Is this on? Is this? Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me correct this right quick. There. Now you can see it. And pardon my hoarseness. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you can see there, my name is Brian and I am a poet. And if you're watching me right now or know anything about this channel, you know we do poetry on it. Sometimes mine, but especially on this particular others. So it doesn't matter who they are as long as they're cool and in the public domain for the most part. And asking me how do I feature them? Well, I turn them into music using computers. Yes, artificial intelligence. It's all the rage, so you might as well just embrace it. So, how y'all doing this morning? Or evening or afternoon, wherever in the floating relativity you might be. Good morning, Kathy. And good morning, Hals. And Pizza. And Natmaster. How is it going on your side of the world? Of course I have. My day's just started. So, if you like what you hear so far, please do the old liking and subscribing and all that jazzy jazzness. But also, everything we do here is fair use and blah, blah, blah. So, enough begging and stuff like that for whatever. Let's see what we have in store for today's show, because it's just going to be a regular show, 1 hour, because I gotta go to school. It's a school day. Yeah, it's first day of classes. I only have one class this on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I only have one class in the morning. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. In the meantime, let's talk about Carl Sandburg. In the backyard. We like Carl Sandburg around here. Then The Pike by Theodore Rothke. We also like Rothke here. And one we haven't done that much, couple is, I think one, maybe Christopher Marlowe, Our Conquering Swords. Some type of sonnet. And then another guy we haven't gone over in a while. Maybe we will. Yay, school, dude! You don't know how much I've been looking forward to going back. Oh, I'm probably gonna regret saying that later on. Going too much work, but hey, at least right now I'm having fun. All right, Oscar Wilde, Le Garden. It's about flowers. Speaking of flowers, Primrose, Patrick Kavanaugh. And rounding it out, I hadn't found this one earlier. You know, we got our old Oliver Holmes fella here. Joseph Warren, MD. You know, he's my personal hero. Sandberg. Yeah, Sandberg's got some cool stuff. So we're going to start it out with Sandberg. We also like Gwendolyn Brooks. I think that's her last name. Song for the Backyard. Speaking of backyard, your classes start tomorrow. Cool. Oh no, local video share. So we're all going to be busy bees. Busy bees, if you please. All right, let's turn this here. Go to the right thing there. All right, this one, our very first one's actually 4 minutes. We only have 2 of them at 4 minutes, so we'll see. Oh, you got 2 weeks, Kia? Cool. You got this, girl. Oh, I like already.
Shine on, O moon of summer, shine to the leaves of grass, catalpa and oak all silver under your rain tonight. An Italian boy is sending songs to you tonight from an accordion. A Polish boy is out with his best girl. They marry next month tonight. They are throwing you kisses. An old man next door is dreaming over a sheen that sits in a cherry tree in his backyard. The clocks say I must go. I stay here sitting on the back porch, drinking white thoughts you rain down. Shine on, oh moon, shake out more and more silver changes. Shine on, oh moon, shake out more and more silver changes. Shine on, oh moon, shake out more and more silver changes. Shake out more and more silver changes.
Yeah, definitely ex-girlfriend material. Definitely. That was freaking cool. And does the guitar solo count as a stringed instrument? Oh, yeah, that was freaking cool. I like that. I'm gonna have to run that through 5.0 since it, cut us off like that. But we like it when it does stuff like that, sort of. Of course, I didn't like it when my ex-girlfriend cut me off and then became my ex. Oh, Lord. Oh, making humor from tragedy. All right. Now, this is only 2 minutes and 18 seconds. I don't know. I'm scared. Let's find out.
Shine on a moon of summer, shine to the leaves of grass, catalpa and oak, all silver under your rain tonight. An Italian boy is sending songs to you tonight from an accordion. A Polish boy is out with his best girl. They marry next month. Tonight they are throwing you kisses. An old man next door is dreaming over a sheen that sits in a cherry tree in his backyard. The clocks say I must go. I stay here sitting on the back porch, drinking white thoughts you rain down. Shine on, oh moon, shake out more and more silver changes. Shine on, oh moon, shake out more and more silver changes.
First things first. Good morning, sir. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you're enjoying what you're hearing, because I'm loving it thoroughly right now. Because, yes, tough choice. I like both, but I have to agree with pizza. Number one, slightly better, although number two could be messed with, and number one should have ended sooner. So might mess with both of them. The second one gave me that really indie rock folk feel. That's like 90s alternative indie rock feel, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So that was our Carl Sandburg selection. Pretty cool so far, if I say so. Of course, I'm lame, so what do I know? I'm only cool in my own head sometimes. The Pike. Boy! I was walking.
I lean and love these manifold shapes. until out from a dark cove, from beyond the end of a mossy log, with one sinuous ripple then a rush, a thrashing up of the whole pool. The pike strikes. For the self to abjure, and I lean almost into the water. My eye always beyond the surface reflection. I lean and love these manifold shapes until out from a dark cove, from beyond the end of a mossy log, with one sinuous ripple, then a rush, a thrashing up of the whole pool. The pike strikes. The pike strikes. The pike strikes. The pike strikes.
Honestly, that's actually what I was thinking. Yngwie Malmsteen. Wow. You tell what generation we are. Yeah, it did have some movies, soundtrack vibes. Maybe some movie producer will like it and give me a production credit. Too slow? Do you think I should thrash it? I don't know. Cruise control track. Yeah, definitely. Cruise control is your friend. Yeah. I guess it's a good thing I don't listen to the radio, listen to these in my car, because I don't have cruise control. All right. This one is just a little bit longer than the last one. The Pike, Theodore Roethke, version 2.
The river turns, leaving a place for the eye to rest. A ford, a rocky pool, a bottom of water. The crabs tilt and eat leisurely, and the small fish lie without shadow, motionless, or drift lazily in and out of the weeds. The bottom stones shimmer back their irregular striations, and the half-sunken branch bends away from the gazer's eye, a scene for the self to abjure. And I lean almost into the water, my eye always beyond the surface reflection. I lean and love these manifold shapes until out from a dark cove, one sinuous ripple, then a rush, a thrashing up of the whole pool. The pike strikes,
Yeah, I could see. I could see. I got that Air Supply Yacht Rock type Eric Carmen, not Cartman, Carmen vibe from that one. But yeah, I like one a lot better. Yes, the youngins will never know. They'll never know. I can't wait till we take over. We can't fuck it up even worse than the baby boomers have. Not you, Kathy. All right. Christopher, we're on our third selection for today. Christopher Marlowe. Our Conquering Swords.
our conquering swords shall marshal us the way we used to march upon the slaughtered foe, trampling their boughs with our horses' hoofs, brave horses bred on the white Tartarian hills. My camp is like to Julius Caesar's host that never fought but had the victory. Nor in Pharsalia was there such hot war as these my followers willingly would have. Legions of spirits fleeting in the air, direct our bullets and our weapons' points, and make your strokes to wound the senseless light. And when she sees our bloody colors spread, then victory begins to take her flight. wife and all.
I don't know about you, but I'm thinking maybe that one should be Sabbathed up. But yeah, it definitely does reflect the times. I was looking at the at the little analysis here, and of course Christopher Marlowe, Elizabethan, what was happening during there? England was expanding. So it definitely it is. It says, written during Elizabethan era, the poem reflects Renaissance fascination with classical antiquity and militaristic expansion. Duh, our conquering swords. What do you think? A little distortion?
Our conquering swords shall marshal us the way we use to march upon the slaughtered foe, trampling their bowels with our horses' hooves, brave horses bred on the white Tartarian hills. My camp is like to Julius Caesar's host that never fought but had the victory. Nor in Pharsalia was there such hot war as these. My followers willingly would have legions of spirits fleeting in the air, direct our bullets and our weapons' points, and make your strokes to wound the senseless light. And when she sees our bloody colors spread, then victory begins to take her flight, resting herself upon my milk-white tent. But come, my lords, to weapons let us fall. The field is ours, the Turk, his wife, and all. My camp is like to Julius Caesar's host that never fought but had the victory. Nor in Pharsalia was there such hot war as these. My followers willingly would have legions of spirits fleeting in the air, direct our bullets and our weapons' points, and make your strokes to wound the senseless light. And when she sees our bloody colors spread, then victory begins to take her flight, resting herself upon my milk-white tent. Come, my lords, to weapons let us fall. The field is ours, the Turk, his wife, and all. The field is ours, the Turk, his wife, and all.
Now that was interesting. But yeah, I think that one needs to be Sabbathed up. I thought you were a Gen Xer. Oh. Oh, it's too early in the morning. And yes, Howls, I've been up too long. Yeah, I've been up since like, 3, 4, somewhere around in there. Of course, it makes it. I guess getting up that early, I get stuff done, sort of. Well, coming up for the semester, especially on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh, part of me is really not going to like going to school 5 days a week. But this semester is basically the one I got to get over. I got to get over this semester and then I'll be taking my seminar class in the summer, so I can just concentrate on that. And my last 2 semesters will just be fun classes, hopefully, because that's the important part, to have fun, even especially with all the bullcrap that's going on these days and all the madness and the people like, are you thinking straight? Ugh. No, they're not. So, if you like what you've heard so far, it's about this time to say, please like me. Please subscribe. We're sort of still at 463. And yeah, that's where we are in the subscriber anxiety games. Our watch, hopefully my watch hours won't take a hit, because I'm only going to be able to do like a regular show most of the weeks. But going forward, besides everything here being under fair use and all that stuff, we'll do the redo and reviews on Saturdays. That way we can maybe make up for it. I can see you as a flapper. Like I've said before on this, if there's any era that I really wish I lived in, despite everything now, would have been the 1920s. Now get rid of the teens and the war, and the Depression and the other war, right there. It would have been the 1920s. Before, the lull between the two storms. Oh boy. All right, we are going on to our Oscar Wilde, Le Jardin. It's about a flower or a garden. Yeah. It's about a flower garden.
The lilies wither, chalice falls around its rod of dusty gold, and from the beech trees on the wood, the last wood pigeon the gaudy leonine sunflower hangs black and barren on its stalk, and down the windy garden walk the dead leaves scatter hour by hour. Pale private petals, white as milk, are blown into a snowy mass. The roses lie upon the sunset.
One of my neighbors works at UCA where I go to school, and I run into him every once in a while when I go to the cafeteria. Well, one particular time, it was just not too long ago. I was there, him and a guy he works with, a younger guy, and I was talking about, my Joseph Warren paper and all that other stuff, and it's relevant because it applies. The story applies to the statement here, and he was like, "Well, talking about these times, like, no. The past was the worst in most respects, because just imagine life without deodorant." He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, so I went to go get the. I guess it got him thinking, because I went to go get some food, and I came back to the table. And he goes, "Yeah, wow, deodorant wasn't invented until the 1890s, or at least what we know of as modern deodorant." Yes, that one, it was very nice. Although, but yeah, I'm happy living in these times. I love science. I love modern technology. If we didn't have modern technology, I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. But there's other things about it that I could just do without. In the meantime, we're going to listen to version 2 of this one. And it is 1 minute and 45 seconds. I do not know.
Falls around its rod of dusty gold, and from the beech trees on the world, the last wood pigeon coos and calls. The gaudy leonine sunflower hangs black and barren on its stalk, and down the windy garden walk, the dead leaves scatter hour by hour. Oh! Pale prated petals, white as milk, are blown into a snowy mass. The roses lie upon the grass like little shreds of crimson silk.
Oh, dude, I remember my first color TV, like 19. We were freaking flabbergasted. I got to watch the Incredible Hulk in color, and we were poor white trash. Oh, and I sort of have to deal with that too, because I'm the oldest person in most of my classes. At least I'm sure it'll be that way this semester too. Because I think yeah. I don't even watch it anymore. How about YouTube? Yep. And the Pink Floyd line in the wall. I got 13 channels of shit on the TV to choose from. Now it's 13,000 channels of shit on the internet to choose from. Or 13 million. Yeah, Lucky Time is not really linear. It can be cyclical, as in trends. You can see trends especially in history. Oh, sometimes being a history major is just so frustrating, especially when people are uninformed. I'll just put it that way. Be diplomatic. They're uninformed.
On a bank, I said, a child made seer of one small primrose flowering in my mind. Better than wealth it is, I said, to find one small page of truth's manuscript made clear. I looked at Christ transfigured without fear. The light was very beautiful and kind, and where the Holy Ghost in flame had signed, I read it through the lenses of a tear. And then my sight grew dim, I could not see the primrose that had lighted me to heaven. And there was but the shadow of a tree, ghostly among the stars, the years that passed.
Like tired soldiers nevermore have given moments to see wonders in the grass. The primrose that had lighted me to heaven, and there was but the shadow of a tree, ghostly among the stars, the years that pass. Like tired soldiers nevermore have given moments to see wonders in the grass. Oh, ghostly among through the years that pass, like tired soldiers nevermore have given moments to see wonders in the grass. And then my sight grew dim, I could not see the primrose that grew dim, I could not see the primrose that had lighted me to heaven. And there was but the shadow of a tree, ghostly among the stars, the years that passed. No, ghostly among the stars, the years that passed. I then my sight grew dim, I could not see.
That needs something. What do you think? Good afternoon. if it'll show up. Ugh, lunch. No. Yes, quick hide. It's Irish. Oh, no, seriously. How's it going? Thanks for showing up. Oh, that sucks. My my voice is kind of hoarse. I think 2 reasons: I've been smoking too much, and I kind of yelled at Phil the other night when he wanted to go out and sniff 5 times in like 10 minutes. Poor guy. All right, let's see what number 2 has in store for us on that one. Primrose. This is our other 4-minuter.
Upon a bank I sat, a child made a seer of one small primrose flowering in my mind. Better than wealth it is, I said, to find one small page of truth, manuscript made clear. I looked at Christ transfigured without fear. The light was very beautiful and kind, and where the Holy Ghost in flame had signed, I read it through the lenses of a tear, and then my sight grew dim, I could not see the primrose that had lighted me to heaven. And there was but the shadow of a tree. Ghostly among the stars, the years that pass, like tired soldiers nevermore have given moments to see wonders in the grass. I looked at Christ transfigured without fear. The light was very beautiful and kind, and where the Holy Ghost in flame had signed, I read it through the lenses of a tear, and then my sight grew dim, I could not see the primrose that had lighted me to heaven. And there was but the shadow of a tree. Ghostly among the stars, the years that pass, like tired soldiers nevermore have given moments to see wonders in
the grass.
I don't know about you, but that one, I think Spanish flamenco. Yes, you want to. The mark of a good curry is if while you are eating it, and you are getting your sinuses thoroughly cleansed. I remember this guy, friend of ours, during the 90s. He was an international student from Bangladesh. He called himself Shagur. Love the guy. He's just a short guy. He made the most awesome curry, and he dumbed it down for us. They would just laugh at us when we were just, and of course he ate with his hands. Of course I eat with a fork and spoon, but we were eating and just could not stop eating, and we were just crying, and in such just delight. It was just I miss Shagur's curry. Oh, there is actually an Indian restaurant, overly priced, very, very, very expensive Indian restaurant in Conway that I wonder what their curry is like. That'll do it. All right. We're on our final track for today. Excuse me, because after this I have to get ready and go to school. Gotta stop by and get some notebooks. All right, this is the one I've been looking forward to. Oliver Wendell Holmes's poem about my hero, Major General Dr. Joseph Warren.
Trained in the holy art whose lifted shield wards off the darts and never slumbering foe, by hearth and wayside lurking waits to throw, oppression taught his helpful arm to wield. The slayer's weapon on the murderous field, the fiery bolt he challenged laid him low, seeking its noblest victim. Even so, the charter of a nation must be sealed. The healer's brow, the hero's honors crowned, from lowliest duty called to loftiest deed, living the oak leaf wreath his temples bound, dying the conqueror's laurel was his meed. Last on the broken ramparts turf to bleed, where freedom's victory in defeat was found, the fiery bolt he challenged laid him low, seeking its noblest victim. Even so, the charter of a nation must be sealed. The healer's brow, the hero's honors crowned, from lowliest duty called to loftiest deed, living the oak leaf wreath his temples bound, dying the conqueror's laurel was his meed. Last on the broken
Oh no, I might Sabbath that one up too. Kind of like the Warren's address. Oh, well, my friends, I hope you've liked today's show. Because the most important thing is to, go out there and have an awesome day. First day's classes, going back to do that. Then I got an appointment in Little Rock this afternoon at 12:30, but that shouldn't take too long. Then I'll be back here to start reading. Oh, I'm a slow reader too. No, I got to keep that one on there. Oh, yeah, like especially when it comes to reading stuff on like a computer, and my information design class is just going to be all online and electronic material. So I had to buy me a tablet. I didn't want to spend the money, but all right. Let's listen to this last one, and then I'll say a few things, and we'll take it from there.
Trained in the holy art, whose lifted shield wards off the darts, a never slumbering foe. By hearth and wayside lurking, waits to throw oppression, taught his helpful arm to wield. The slayer's weapon on the murderous field, the fiery bolt he challenged laid him low, seeking its noblest victim. Even so, the charter of a nation must be sealed. The healer's brow, the hero's honors crowned, from the lowliest duty called to loftiest deed, living the oak leaf wreath, his temples bound, dying the conqueror's laurel was his meed. Last on the broken ramparts, turf to bleed, where freedom's victory in defeat was found.
Yeah, definitely going to have to do something with that one. In the meantime, y'all have a good day. See y'all tomorrow, same time, same channel. It does feel weird just only doing an hour. It went by pretty quick, although the last couple were painful. But we have a couple cool ones and a lot to work with for Saturday, because that's what I'll do. I'll do the redo and review on Saturdays. All right. See you tomorrow.